Okay, anyway, we're going to be playing Borca all the way to Tiberium League. So, 440 medals? Depends how... I mean, like, we're like a week into the season, so it could be very easy, or it could be more difficult. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Kind of depends what we play against. I also don't really know what's good in this metagame, but I assume that this Sniper Borca deck is going to be good at least. I don't know how good Borca actually is now.
Warning. Challenge battle initiated.
Substance? Substance is playing again? How exciting. Challenge battle.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Harvester ready to collect.
Building online.
You have to remember which deck I'm playing.
Unit ready.
You remember me saying Sniper and Borca was bad? I have no idea. This is also a new, this is a new patch, so I don't know if the Borca being different makes a difference or not. In this patch, I have no information at all. Like, I have literally none. I have no clue what is good or bad.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Substance strikes me as a player who would play Razorback. Yeah,
Unit ready.
no surprises there. That is generally the counter to snipers.
Defense online. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Time that Pipple.
Unit ready.
Yeah, I mean, Razorback counter sniper, so this is probably just a loss. Like, I only have snipers as my anti-infantry, I have no other options. There's nothing I can do except make snipers and have them chased down by Razorbacks. So, yeah. This is probably just a loss. I don't really think there's anything I can do special to make this a win. We'll see. I don't think McNeil's going to make any difference either. Maybe. But he basically just suicides the Razorback into the snipers over and over.
Unit lost.
Well, that's why snipers are not good against Razorback. Well, that was interesting though. We actually like killed the Razorback without the snipers taking even a model.
Unit ready.
Okay. Oh, and Borca. Alright.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online. Warhead cancelled. Unit ready. Unit
Yeah.
lost.
Triple Pitbull and he's still able to kill the snipers. This is kind of the problem that snipers have against Razorback.
Defense online. Nuclear missile launched. Building online.
Maybe I'll try making my own Borca.
Unit lost.
I'll kill these snipers off because I don't really want them.
Defense online. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Okay, I think we got him.
Unit lost.
Alright. Sniper's OP. Sniper metagame confirmed.
Launched. Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Did I forget to change deck? Oh, I forgot to change deck.
Building online.
We'll try to change dogs to Shatterer plus shocked rifles. I don't understand. Are you asking me to change dogs into 2 units? Or you want me to change the dogs into a shatterer and the shots into rifles? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not making any changes, because these are the decks requested. What's he waiting for? Orca. That's actually really bad for me, right? I don't want to try and fight Orca with Sling. I guess I can fight it with, like... It's probably fine to fight it with, like, Sling plus, McNeil. Wow, these missiles are so slow. What the fuck? The missile's always this slow? It took like an hour to get over there. Alright, if he's a Razorback deck, he should probably lose to Sling. Sling plus shot, although the Orca might save him. I hate Sling so much. I actually despise using this unit.
Anti-air relocating. Music to my ears. Telling them full of closing out.
Unit ready.
But we're going to try and make shock troopers around a Slingshot and see if that wins.
Ready.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Slingshot monitor. Slingshot's guns are loaded.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Gotta hit him hard. We'll rip through him. Harvester, ready for Predator, awaiting, watching the moving out. Shock double Predator cannon. Shock Harvester here. You got it. Ready. Tank. Slingshot monitoring. Where's the cranky? Slingshot's guns are loaded.
Defense online.
I hate Slingshot so much.
Unit ready.
Harvester. Moving out. Predator, I'm on it. Yeah, let's go, troop. Awaiting orders. It's a closing in. Die! Mission squad, stand red. We'll rip through them. Mission squad reporting.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Watching the horizon. Ready. Awaiting orders. Get up.
Unit ready. Unit
Yeah, I just fucking hate using this unit. I fucking hate using this unit so much.
Missile launched.
It's such a piece of shit. Like, it's an anti-air unit that's sometimes weak versus air. It's so awful.
Our base has
I hate
been
this thing.
destroyed. 3, 2.
I obviously didn't play that game very well. Like, I understand that I played that game badly, but also I just would win so easily with Pitbull. Like, I didn't play the game well at all, obviously, but also if I just had Pitbull instead of Sling, I would have won, like, very easily. Because it's just like, using a Slingshot is just so fucking hateful. It's just like a miserable experience to try and use that unit. You gonna go tank? Giga cannon, okay.
Building online.
We don't really have time to save for an Orca bomber here, so we're gonna go missiles. Oh, I can't trap there? Well, that's not good. That was kind of my whole game plan.
Unit ready.
Settle down. We're here. Mission squad locking in. Mission ready to launch.
Nuclear warhead launched. Defense
Oh, fuck's
online.
sake, man.
Unit lost.
Alright, cool.
Unit ready.
Playing very badly today.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Last pedal to the metal. All right, let's do this.
Unit lost.
That'll blow up.
Guess I'll just save for Orca bomber.
Just point me towards the enemy.
Building online.
The mighty Banshee arrives. Exciting times.
Unit lost.
That'll blow up. Mission squad here, sir.
Defense online.
Man, I really need to learn where you can trap and where you can't. This is causing quite a lot of issues.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Warhead
Alright,
launched.
well, I didn't play that game well
Unit
either.
lost. You are victorious.
The answer to Orca / Shade is Slingshot with missile support. You just need to like actually block for your Slingshot, but I'm very bad with Slingshots. Like, I don't play Slingshot very often, I'm very bad at using it. So I don't beat Orcas and Shades with Slingshots. It is possible to do if you get good with the Slingshot and you get good at like microing your blockers and so on. But I don't play Slingshot enough to practice that. I'm also like pretty rusty, like I'm just kind of bad at rivals now. So overall, I like Slingshot is just not a unit I ever want to touch. If I wanted to like get really good at the game again and practice like 8 hours a day, then I could practice Slingshot and get good at it. But that's not something I'm particularly interested in doing. So I'd rather just not touch the unit. I just hate it. Like I hate the design of the unit so much. I think it's just such an abysmally designed unit. I just never wanna play it. Like, it honestly like feels the same as MSV or MG. Like I just hate playing those units because they're so terribly designed. Just a really horrible user experience for both players. Like the person playing Slingshot and the person playing against Slingshot, neither of those guys are having fun.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh, speak of the devil. Now MG is kind of terrible against McNeil. It's also terrible against snipers. I mean, it's not too bad against snipers because once you get it set up, it trades, and it costs 30. But snipers kill it when it's moving. They like one volley it when it's trying to move, and McNeil like completely shuts down MG now. McNeil is definitely insane versus MG. This guy really likes dogs. This is an awful lot of dogs that have been made.
Unit ready.
Perhaps another dog squadron,
Unit
friend.
lost.
No, a pit bull? How exciting.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Defense online.
GG, MG. I think it took so long to set up. Like, I think that's why it died, because in the McNeil trap it didn't even get set up, like it wasn't getting its defensive bonus. I think that's what just happened, which is kind of insane.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Yeah, you could rework Sling and make it a reasonable unit, but like 2-range units are inherently very bad design, right? Because the map is very small, so anything that's 2-range is already a problem. And then it fires constantly, which means you can't absorb hits from it. You can't like move in with something that's it's bad against and tank the hit like you can with MLRS. Because it only shoots air and it doesn't have a reload timer. Like it just fires consistently. So,
X13 lad tank 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 X13 lad tank.
What's up, Tank? Thank you for the sub, bro. So yeah, basically it's just like a very badly designed unit with no redeeming features that I can see. The Rhino and the Gren, 2 mighty buffed units. That's close. Predator should still smash Rhino super hard. Do Grens have the same hit points as Mutant now? Is that how Grens work? Are they basically mutants, but faster and more expensive? Because that's kind of gross. Like, Gren might actually be a good unit now. Rhino, I think, is still definitely bad. Like, free vision didn't make that much difference to this unit. And it's very bad against tanks. Rhino and Buggy have always been very bad against tanks. I'm expecting an Orca pretty soon. Or something. Maybe a Borca. Yeah, there it is, Orca. We have Hammer, but that's going to take forever. This is a very expensive deck. Yeah, this deck is too expensive. Like, I can't even make the Hammer now because I have to make another Predator. Yeah, this deck is overpriced. Everything in this deck costs way too much. There's like no cheap units. That seems like a bit of a problem.
Missile launched. Major structural damage received.
Once I get the hammer out, I should be good to go. Like, once I get a hammer and a predator, I should just win.
Unit ready.
But, yeah, it takes like 2.5 minutes to get to hammer plus predator. And then I also have this Borca, which is like another 100 cost unit that I can make at some point.
Lost.
If I ever feel like I just have like 150 tib lying around.
Unit ready.
Definitely seems like once I get all my shit, the deck is probably decent though.
Unit lost.
But yeah, wildly overpriced deck.
Defense
Dude, why can't you
online.
McNeil trap on the spot where his Grens are?
Unit lost. Nuclear weapon launched.
That's an awkward map for McNeil. You really don't have very many good spots for McNeil apart from the one where I just put it.
Establishing battlefield.
So they're just like standard Pitbull Borca decks with an anti-infantry unit. But then there's this the random Predator deck is mad awkward because everything's super overpriced in that deck.
Unit ready.
Yeah, one range Raider Sling might be an interesting take on Slingshot.
Unit ready.
It just feels like, I mean, like Slingshot is supposed to be like the counterpart to Stealth Tank. They're just completely different in how they work. Is this guy gonna have Predator? Feels like he's about to have Predator, doesn't it? Or Gren? Going Gren, okay.
Unit ready.
I don't think, like, opening Rhino and then having to go into Gren, that's like, against War Factory, that seems terrible.
Unit ready.
So what's with the Gren Rhino players? This is 2 Gren Rhino players in a row? I don't have Predator in this deck, so it's going to be a lot worse.
Unit ready.
It's going to be a lot harder to win this matchup because we don't have something that hard counters the Rhinos. So this guy's just going to make 1,000 Rhinos.
Warhead launched.
Gren's I think like might be legitimately good. Gren's I'm not sure on. Rhino I think is still roughly the same as it was. I don't think anything's really changed there. But the Grenadier seems a lot better.
Unit lost.
This looks like a matchup where I really want my Borca. But of course again, Borca's super expensive. But Borca would be great against the Gren Rhino. His units are just not, like, his units are way worse at micro than mine, because he hasn't got Raider, right? Like, that's the same problem Rhino always has. Rhino doesn't have Raider, so it's really easy to use Raider units to make short work of it, generally speaking.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, Borca's super good in this matchup, holy shit.
Unit lost.
Borca fucking slaps this matchup.
Unit ready. Nuclear missile launched.
Yeah, Borca's expensive, but very, very good in that matchup. If I had Rifle Borca deck, that matchup would be super easy, I think. Because I'd make it to the Borca way sooner. Rhino just seems way better than Buggy now. Like, Rhino might be a legitimate unit. I think Buggy, the free vision of Buggy doesn't really make that much difference. Buggy is going to be about the same as it was. But Rhino getting a speed buff is kind of bonkers. Because the Rhino just, like, has better stats than the Buggy. The only thing Buggy really had going for it was speed.
New objective received. Building
But I think,
online.
like, even if it just makes Rhino good, that's fine, isn't it, right? Like, Rhino was terrible. If Rhino is now a fine unit, that seems like it's okay to me. It still has, like, a bunch of weaknesses. They're going bikes, I assume?
Unit ready.
They would have had bikes by now. Oh, there they are. Bikes, I think, are effectively the same unit that they were before. I don't think anything's really changed here.
Building online. Unit ready.
Sniper teams ready for action. Sniper teams ready for action.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Defense online.
No, great.
Unit lost. Missile launched. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ready to fight. Mission out of mission squad. Blast them. Mission squad reporting. Pitbull in it.
Unit ready.
Green light. Blast them. Pitbull. All right, let's Pitbull in a dog fight. Reporting.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Reporting. We've got ammo.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Pitbull looking for action. All right, Pitbull. That's a bigger dog. We can blast them. You reporting.
Unit lost.
Bigger than my bar.
Unit ready.
Pitbull in a dog. Blast them. Look out. Pitbull in a dog.
Unit ready.
Green light. Blast them.
That was pretty bad.
Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Blast my fight. Like it's burning rubber. Pitbull in a unit. Name it. Waiting orders. On the way.
Unit lost.
Unit. Pitbull looking for action.
Unit ready.
Ready. Pedal to the metal. Blast them.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Report vehicle.
Unit ready.
Vehicle prime. Circling.
Defense online. Warhead cancelled.
That's a good GG.
Nuclear warhead launched.
Kind of tough, man. I don't know. Like McNeil is strong because you like can't fight inside a McNeil trap, but also you can just not, right? Like if someone drops a McNeil in like a Flamer versus Shock matchup, that's no real difference to them boosting. Like yeah, you'll lose the matchup, but you just don't fight there anymore. I don't know if it's like completely insane.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
I feel like I don't want to open dogs with this deck. Opening dogs with just Predator is super awkward.
Unit ready.
But how about like did you play the matchup the other way around, Angles? Like what happened when you played Razorback and he played bikes? Were you like, yeah, I don't care about your bikes? Because I've had a lot of people being like, oh, I played against Quasar and unit I was using didn't seem very good. And you're like, yeah, but maybe that's just because Quasar's way better than you. Like what happens when you play the units that you think are good against him? Do they still feel good? Because that like if you're playing snipers against Quasar and destroying him, then yeah, snipers are clearly nuts. But if it's like, oh man, every time I play against Quasar, he beats me, so his units are really good. Is that his units are good? Or is that he's good?
Unit ready.
Hammerhead in the moving out.
Unit ready.
Wow, my Shock is getting smashed by his lasers. That was unexpected. That was a very unexpected turn of events. I left my Shock up there and he just got fucking crushed by the enemy lasers. Yeah, okay, I didn't see that coming.
Unit lost. Nuclear weapon.
I thought it was like a two-man Shock squad, and I look back up and there's one-man Shock getting crushed by lasers.
Received. Unit lost.
Oh, he's gonna try and Jade Missile my base, how exciting.
Defense online. Warning. Our base is under attack. Warning. Enemy catalyst
Okay.
incoming.
You didn't even put down... He did put down a cloud, okay. I wasn't sure he even put down a cloud because of the McNeil trap.
Unit lost.
Ready for it. Where's the action? Predator.
Unit ready.
Tank division. Shock. Dropping the base. Predator awaiting prey. No. Double dropping the. Ready for action.
This deck is so bad against air, man. Like, changing the sling to the Hammerhead makes it more enjoyable for me to play, but doesn't change the fact that it's terrible versus air units. Having a deck without Pibble is just so painful. Like, it always has been as GDI.
Unit ready.
This is going to be a Jade Missile for sure. Oh, maybe not. Thought he was going to Jade Missile my double shot.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
So hard to win with this deck, man.
Defense online. Nuclear missile launched. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Predator awaiting just point ready for X. Shock up music.
Both blades spinning.
Predator. Harvester ready to collect. Cranking it up. Dropping the base.
Warning, our base is under attack.
Dropping shockwave red. I'm on it. Shockwave dropping the base. Shock about
Warning, warning. Enemy catalyst missile incoming.
Didn't even Jade Missile the cloud. Feels bad, man.
Predator cannon. Shockwave red. Cranking easy pick. Where's the action? Easy pick. Predator awaiting prey. Tank division. Lighting them up. Ready. Armor. Predator taking them down. Light them up. Tank division.
I should make Borca.
Unit ready.
Hammerhead easy flying.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, wow. What a grind, my guy. What a grind.
Objective complete. Establishing battlefield.
I assume it's too late to sign up to Coach's Tourney. It's already started.
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Building online. Unit ready.
MDS1. I feel like this guy plays something that I hate. Oh, this is the guy who pop caps. This is the guy who pop caps aggressively.
Unit ready.
And then plays tech at your base. Yeah, I hate playing against this guy. I shouldn't have made a second dog because this guy's gonna pop cap the shit out of
Love you
me.
too, coach.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Shockwave. Where's the action? Music to my ears. Music.
Unit ready.
Sorry. Let's go. Yeah, music to my.
Nuclear
We'll
warfare
quite kill those missiles in time. Chemical buggy.
Major
Alright.
structural damage received.
Shockwave moving.
Yeah, now he's gonna pop cap me and go double harvester because that's how he plays the game.
Building online. Unit lost.
Itching for a fight.
Unit ready.
Yeah, see, this is my problem with new Borca. If someone just drives away from you, you don't do anything to them. Like, that's all you have to do to counter Borca is just move away from it. And it finishes bombing in like 5 seconds.
Warning, our base is under attack.
Alright, let's burn and rubber. Blast. You the fight. Pitbull in the dog. Fight. Because the last streamline. Pitbull here.
I kind of think this seems like a bad matchup because Pitbull Shock just loses to Chuggy Laser.
Shockwave red.
And I don't think Borca's gonna make that much of a difference.
Dropping the bait.
Blast them.
Unit ready.
Pitbull hit one. Alright, let's do this.
Where's the
Pull it.
moving out?
Blast them. Pitbull. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Pitbull. You the Jew. Pitbull here. What up?
Lighting them up. Let's go. Cranking it.
Pitbull and three. Pitbull.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty bad matchup for me.
Pitbull. Pitbull ready to fight. Pitbull. Pedal to the metal.
Unit ready.
Blast them. You the Pitbull in the streamline.
Save the day, Borca! Good job, Borca.
Nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Kinda don't think Borca's the one.
People ready to
Unit ready.
Let's do this. People here, what up? Blast you the juice. Shut up. Pedal to the mat. Put it.
We're cranking it up.
Defense online.
All right, let's do. That's a bigger blast. Oh, that's a bigger dog. A fight bigger than my pit bull in a dog. Blast.
Unit lost.
Pedal to the pit bull burning. Pedal to the mat.
Unit ready.
Borca bomber looking for a fight.
Shockwave. Let's stick.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Shockwave ready to mount them.
People, you
Shock double to shock.
people here, what up?
Where's the axe?
I don't like green. All right,
Hey,
let's
drop.
waiting on the way.
Nine capacitors will be stop. Shockwave move.
Borca blast.
Unit ready.
People ready to race.
Yay! Borca saves the day. Alright, Borca's great. I take it all back. Clearly best unit in the game.
Nuclear missile launched. Mission accomplished. Control.
Which I think is the point of Borca. Borca is more about tempo than it is about
One. New objective.
about value. We're playing snipers, which are usually pretty good against against chems.
People ready for any. People on fight.
And he's bike rushing us. Okay.
Unit ready.
I don't really want to play no hard PDI. That doesn't feel great.
Unit lost.
All right, let's do people ready to fight. Bigger than my bar. Pedal blast. Fight.
This guy's not playing these bikes well at all, though. This is like the opposite of how you beat pitbulls with bikes.
Fight. Bigger than my bar.
Unit lost.
My fight. Bigger than my bar. Put it.
He spent 90, I spent 80. No, I spent 90 as well because I got dogs. I'm just going to harvest it here. If he wants to play no half, I'm okay with that. Like, maybe he'll win first missile, but he's playing no half, so...
Under fire.
He spent an extra 50 on these lasers, so he shouldn't be able to... He shouldn't be able to get to Harvester anytime soon.
Pitbull in the dog. Blast them. Pitbull in the dog.
Unit ready.
Pitbull ready for blast.
I almost certainly lose this missile, but that's the price you pay for getting the Harvester out.
Building online. Unit ready.
Sniper team, send us in.
Unit lost. Missile launched. Major structural damage received.
Sniper team,
People ready to fight.
we got this.
People here.
Oh, it's it.
Put it.
Yes, yes.
Unit lost.
You the juice.
They're in. Move it.
Pitbull ready.
Ready.
People ready to people here.
He's now saving for Harvester. Yeah.
Put it. Pitbull ready. Moving out.
I don't think I win no half mirror match against Nod, so I think I had to make Harvester, but obviously, like,
Sniper survey.
puts us not super far ahead to lose the missile.
Unit ready.
We are ahead on money, but not like by a colossal amount.
Fight. Pitbull ready for anything. Blast them. Moving out. Pitbull ready. Three people here. Pedal to them. Pitbull in a dog fight. Blast. Burning rubber. Pitbull put it. You the juice.
Unit ready.
Pedal to the metal. All right. Let's
Nuclear warhead launched.
ready to blast. Three people here. What up?
I'm on it. Oh, it's
Unit lost.
ready for.
Pitbull ready to race. A fight. Pitbull. Burn. Pitbull here. Put. All right.
Ready for.
Pitbull in a dog. Blast.
Reporting.
Pitbull in blast. Pitbull blast.
We've got this in before they know it.
Defense online.
Pitbull looking for action. Blast them.
Unit lost.
Pitbull here. Pedal to put. All right. Let's do this.
Clear shot. Moving.
Pitbull. Bow wow. Burning rubber. I'm on. You the juice. Blast them.
Unit ready.
They're in our
Unit lost.
Three people. People here. All right. Let's do this.
Building online. Unit lost.
We've they.
Unit ready.
You the juice.
Clear shot. Keeping low.
Get my mouth.
They're in our.
Pitbull in a moving out.
Unit lost.
Pitbull looking for action. Blast it. Blast. Pitbull ready for waiting. On the way. Pitbull ready to fight. Unit ready. Blast. You the juice. My fight. Orca bomber ready to run.
Unit ready.
Pitbull ready to race. Green light. Pitbull here. What up?
Defense online.
Waiting orders. Blast them. Burning rubber. Pitbull. You the Pitbull in the blast. Moving Pitbull ready to all right.
Got him.
Nuclear weapon launched.
On the way.
You are victorious.
Hits are definitely beating bikes now. Nothing has changed in that matchup, I don't think.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Town. This deck is super expensive, so I definitely want to stall.
Kane lives.
Not having McNeil emotes is a real feels bad. Hey, what's up, Papant J? Thank you for the prime. Don't punish Papant J.
Unit ready.
Predator gonna hit.
Deck is so slow.
Ready, gonna hit him. Predator.
Unit ready.
Predator. Tank. Ready, gonna hit him. Taking him down. Lighten him up.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, I just lose first missile to literally bikes. Like, it'll take me so long to have an answer to bikes, I just lose first missile to them.
Nuclear missile launched. Major structural damage.
I guess I have to go, like, against War Factory, I'm gonna have to go dog missile. That's so bad.
Tank division. Shut off in the face.
Unit ready.
Shockwave, ready to melt the enemy. Shockwave itches. Where's the
Ready for it. Predator can.
music clears? This'll be
Easy.
drop shot.
Unit
Shockwave
lost.
moving.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Shockwave ready to
Why can't I McNeil trap? This map is so bad for trap. It's like you just can't focus, you can't get a trap on their back pad at all.
Unit ready. Defense online.
Wow, look at this Kane get just absolutely wrecked by McNeil. Does it just counter the McNeil completely? Does it counter the Kane completely? No, not quite. Super close though.
Unit ready.
shot. Let's go.
Alright, we're dead.
Where's the shockwave ready?
Unit lost.
Oh, maybe not. Rumors of my demise are exaggerated.
Unit
Oh
lost.
shit. How the fuck did my shots lose that? What an absolute nightmare.
Defense online. Unit ready.
That was close.
Unit lost. Missile launched. Unit ready.
Where's the lighten them up.
Easy picking.
Drop in the face.
Predator. Tank. Predator awaiting prey.
Unit ready.
Tank division.
Unit lost.
Shot. Where's the
Ready for action.
Unit lost.
settle down? We're here. Shrinking the
Easy picking.
nice up there.
Predator cannon loaded.
Just double.
Unit ready.
Surprised we haven't seen like a Banshee yet.
Easy gonna hit him.
Where's the
This feels like it would be a deck that would play a Banshee.
shot capacity?
Defense online.
Drop in the music.
Easy pick.
Shockwave.
Uh oh. This Kane, I think, is GG.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Predator tank. Predator
Maybe not. How did, wait, is this a Kane's under level? It doesn't one-shot Fred? Wow, that's a field bad for him. That is actually a humongous field bad for him. That's kind of like a level-based. That's some level-based bullshit right there.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
That is definitely some level-based bullshit. I don't know how much it matters. Like, I can't say for sure I'd lose that game if the Pred died, but that is definitely some bullshit.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready.
Yeah, some of those got taken away. Let you edit it. Are you not able to edit commands, Kenny?
Unit ready.
The Rhino again, the mighty Rhinoceros. I wonder if it's going to be the Rhino Gren combo again.
Alright. People ready to bite. People ready for anything.
I think Rhino Pred makes the most sense, yeah.
Building
That's what I
online.
think Rhino Pred is just like buggy score, but has to be the best way to play Rhino, right?
Ready for anything. People
I'm a little concerned by this.
People ready
I don't actually think I can necessarily beat it. In fact, I think, like, I for sure cannot beat it.
Unit ready.
Well, actually, I'm gonna win first missile here because it took him so long to get the pred. And if I win first missile, then I have time to get to Borca, which is going to be my best unit in this matchup. In fact, I have to spam missiles until I get to Borca, because he could just pressure my Harvester with this Predator. Shots. Yeah, I definitely need... I definitely need Orca Bomber here.
Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Wow, this just did nothing. Not completely nothing, but that was pretty terrible. I couldn't even chase down the Predator tank.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Alright, we did manage to kill the shots. That's good. They're not completely worthless.
Unit lost. Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Overhead cancelled.
Alright, GG. There's no way you can kill both Orcas. Or both Pipples, sorry. I needed a Predator tank.
Launch.
That seems like kind of a bad matchup for me, though, I have to say.
Mission
The help from my opponent
accomplished.
didn't have a commander power.